Good morning, Wiki rise and shine. It's morning time.
Big up everyone, I hope everyone's good. So this week the weather's been lovely, hasn't it? Apparently all next week it's meant to be quite hot as well, so fingers crossed for next week as well. If we can get a couple of weeks this summer warm weather, then that will do this year, won't it? So I'm giving Ice Chain Pure Water a shout out today. Ice Chain Pure Water, if you haven't checked his channel out, I'll leave his link down with all the other links. Check his channel out, he does some good art. I'm sure if you wanted some kind of picture done of your dogs or some kind of animal or yourself, I'm sure if you took him a little donation, I'm sure he'd do and he's not that bad, you know. Take a look at his artwork. So I'll leave his link down below. So the first video that we're going to watch before we start the live streams, it's a Charlie Veach video. Now I didn't see this, well I did see a little bit of it the other day, but I didn't watch it fully. Now I've watched it fully, so I just thought we'd watch it together kind of thing. But I'll stop it in bits where I wanna point out stuff to you, because I just think some of it is a bit rich for coming from Charlie. At the end, you know, when he's telling people don't get too close, but then it's okay for him to ram his camera in somebody's face. So we'll start with that.
Okay, welcome back to Manchester. It's of course a Saturday, the 20th of May. A first note.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure what day that actually was, but he's just said there it was a Saturday. So bearing in mind, he swears, you know, count how many fuck yous you can count up. I'm sure if you were in Manchester city centre with your children on a Saturday afternoon, I'm sure you wouldn't want to listen to that. You know, I'm not meaning me or anybody on the internet.
It's the police, and what are the police looking at? Hello, police. They're looking at this group of people who are discussing the medication that was encouraged 3 years ago at the height of the pandemic. So these people have very strong opinions about it. It's a free country. Let them talk. Oh, let's see. Someone's getting mad at them.
I'll drop a nuke on you all.
You're not going to drop a nuke on anyone? Hey, okay, no worries, no worries. Hello, how are you? You okay? Hey! How are you? You okay? Yeah, all good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello. How's it going?
These people here, him with the freedom, blue jumper on freedom, he's one of the ones that actually follows him with the little guy, the short guy you're going to see coming into the picture now with like a short grey t-shirt on. But this bloke here starts to talk to him at first. Don't know why, if his mate was just going to come and give him like loads of abuse. So I'm not just hating on Charlie here, I'm seeing it from both sides. You know, who are they really to tell Charlie what to do with his channel? I understand that. But I also understand that Charlie is very, like, get in my space and I'll kick fuck out here. But then it's okay for him to get in people's spaces.
Mate, what have you been the last 3 years?
Where have I been the last 3 years?
The freedom protest.
I agree with you guys, and I heard what you said on the live stream about half an hour ago. It was a bit rude of what you said, so fuck.
Now, I'm not too sure what live stream he's talking about. I don't know what this guy here with the bluish, I said grey, bluish t-shirt on. I don't know what his channel is. If anybody knows what his channel is to point us in the right direction, to have a little look at his channel.
You,
no,
but
where the fuck have you been the last 3 years?
Mate, I've been doing a lot more work than you've done. What have you been doing? Spreading a bunch of fucking nonsense and stupid stickers. You fucking toothless dwarf.
You think it's conspiracy theories, dude?
No, I agree with a lot what you're saying, but you fucking badmouth me.
What do you think? Yeah.
Badmouth me on the fucking you little fucking poison dwarf. Fuck you.
Listen, hey, conversation.
No, fuck you, dwarf.
Conversation.
See how many fuck yous you can count and leave your answer down below.
Don't you want to chat?
Fuck you, dwarf.
Don't you want to chat, Charlie?
Not with a fucking nutter like you. Bad-mouthing me. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And Big Brother Watch and gets your Soros money. Tell us about that.
Are you going to bring up people's ex-partners?
Yes, I am, yeah.
You're going to get personal?
Yeah.
How many children have you got, by the way?
None of your business.
How many children have you got?
Business.
Has someone bred with you?
None of your business.
Has anyone had
Tell
children?
Us about
Has your
how
sperm?
ex-missus
Has your
gets
sperm?
George Soros money.
My ex-missus.
Gets big.
If she's my ex, why are you bringing up people's exes?
Do you think that's good, Charlie? That she's receiving
Mate.
George Soros money. Do you think that's good?
How old are you?
Do you think, man?
Because I've got nothing to gain by arguing with you. You're going to get clout by arguing with me.
You're this big intellect, Charlie. I want you to debate me.
Mate, you've already fucked it. Wait, let me talk for... Can I talk for 20 seconds?
I would actually like to see him debate him rather than Charlie just losing his temper over nothing.
20 seconds uninterrupted.
In the last 3 years.
20 seconds uninterrupted.
Where have you been in the last 3 years?
I heard your podcast.
By the way,
you were a cunt. Fuck you. You're a poison dwarf. No wonder you've got no kids, because no one would fuck you. No one would fuck you.
You're not intimidating me, Charlie. You're failing, mate, to intimidate
because
me.
you know me. Me and my channel,
You're
you know.
Coward. You're a coward.
Mate, I've done...
You're a fake rebel.
A fake rebel?
Be a rebel.
You're a small IQ poison dwarf that no woman has ever fucked.
You can easily debate me then, can't you?
I could. All right, okay.
Why are you just...
Okay, can I just fucking talk for 10 seconds?
Where have you been in the last 3 years?
Homophobic? I didn't know that you were a homosexual. Are you a homosexual?
No, I'm not, no.
Are you a homosexual?
Where have you been in the last 3 years?
I've been making dozens of videos, getting amazing viewership, amazing following. Let me talk! Let me fucking talk! Can I talk just for 20 seconds?
Why are you not leading these marches?
Can I talk for 20 seconds uninterrupted?
Just debating like a politician, Charlie.
All right, okay. Seeing as you got personal, you brought up my personal life, suck a fat one, swivel on it, and fuck you.
Right, we got all that. Charlie, why are you walking away? You can't. Why are you not debating me, Charlie? Charlie, where have you been in the last 3 years, man? Why are you not leading the marches? You used to have so much respect, so much big following, and you've not been anywhere. Is it because you get big at? Do you monetize your YouTube channel?
You're a poison dwarf.
Do you monetize your YouTube channel?
You're a poison dwarf. Fuck you.
Do you monetize your YouTube channel?
You're a poison dwarf.
Do you get big Google money? Do you get big Alphabet YouTube money?
Do you suck the farts out of dead goats?
No. Now answer the question. Do you get Google money? Do you monetize your ads?
See, I'm going to say this in defence for him. See, we all have different ideas for our channels, you know. Who is that man to say, you know, he should be doing this, he should be doing that, you know. If you've decided to use your following or your channel to fight something, then that's on you. That doesn't mean that Charlie has to do it, or that I have to do it, or that somebody else has to do it. Just get on with your own channel.
Do you
lick
out?
Is that the reason why you've not turned up at protest? Because you're worried about getting censored off YouTube and you're not bringing in 80k a year?
Fuck you, mate.
Can't answer the question.
Dude, look, here's the thing.
Keep walking. I'm gonna keep
I would like you to leave me alone now.
Answer the question.
Leave me alone.
I'm walking with you in public, mate. Right?
All right, just don't get too close.
I'm walking with you in public. So can you answer the question? Charlie, you're not going to intimidate me, mate.
All right.
Trust me, mate, I've had far worse than this, mate. You're a boys in a man's world now, mate.
This is a big deal for your channel. This is a tiny deal for my channel.
Well, thank you very much, because I got a feeling that they're going to come up because they know you're not doing much, are you? You're just going around now trying to repurpose yourself as some kind of auditor. You've been fuckable, you've not been anywhere in these marches. You're meant to be this big, tough, rebellious person, but yet you don't do anything. But yeah, you're right, you're a big, tall guy. So why aren't you leading these marches? Are you not a man?
G-Dubs, you know what I mean? Gonna get angry at Charlie Veach. Gonna get mad at Charlie Veach. Gonna get mad at Charlie Veach. Why is he not covering my conspiracy stuff? Why is he not covering my conspiracy stuff?
Name calling, Charlie. Where have you been in the last 3 years?
I've been having sex with your mother.
Oh wow, God, I thought that was back in secondary school. Yeah, like that. Where have you been? What have you been doing, Charlie? Why are you not sort of...
I've been working on a special government research program to make short men grow a few inches.
Well, you probably do get some kind of state money, I believe, yeah.
Good man.
Only whilst we're on public we will, but Charlie, so why are you not leading the marches? Where have you been for the last 3 years?
Okay, stop for a second. Let me listen. I'll answer your questions. I'm no longer interested in the small...
So this is what I mean. Just behind his fingers on that bench, there's a woman sitting with a child. I don't know whether the child's out or in the buggy. But before, I was going to point out when they were arguing before that there was a man standing there with a child. But if you're going to stand there and walk to it when you can hear arguing and shouting, then whatever you hear, you know, that can't be helped. But somebody that isn't involved in this, that's just sitting on the bench behind there, just think of it as if you're out with your children. You're out on a Saturday afternoon with your children and you've got this going on. In my book, this is antisocial. It really is antisocial, but the police won't do anything about it. I'm sure there should be some sort of rules on people filming and making money off the back of people.
Small IQ, small brain, conspiracy view. There were big issues with the vaccine. I've covered them all, but you guys are mentally ill and you won't stop going on about it.
Tell us what's mentally ill.
I'd like to be left alone now. If I walk away, all I want to say is don't get too close to me.
Who are in the freedom movement, who you're calling conspiracy
My
theorists.
followers, mate, I'm not Jesus. I don't have followers.
Your YouTube followers,
They're viewers. They view the fucking videos.
YouTube subscribers.
Yeah.
So tell us what you disagree with then, that these people are crazy conspiracy people.
I judge you as not on my level, so I don't want to lower...
So we're all below you.
No, you're below me. You know, you're lucky. You are lucky. You're asking me all these questions, but...
You're not answering them though, that's the problem.
All right.
Well, are you going to answer any of these questions?
Why, do you think I owe you an interview, or do you think I owe you to answer questions?
No, I just want to know answers, mate, that's all.
You can want loads of stuff, but it doesn't mean I have to give it to you.
Don't answer anything. You've not answered any questions so far. Are you just too much of a coward to
you're a mentally ill conspiracy nut.
Tell me, why?
You're
Why
a
do you
mentally
think
ill
that?
conspiracy nut.
What way do you think that? Why?
Because, look, we all know.
You're not answering any
We all know
questions.
about the mRNAs, don't we? We all know.
Right.
And we all know it's not that good, don't we?
Yes, right.
And then you're here trying to get clout for your little channel.
But you said, you've come out to do.
I do find it very strange that these people that make money off the back of putting people, you know, on the internet without their consent, it's very funny when they don't want themselves filmed. Like, if you turn up when an auditor's auditing and you film them, they don't want filmed. It's funny that, isn't it? You know, you want to film people and make money off the back of it, but as soon as someone turns their camera on you...
Yeah, so it's anything, it's your fault.
Anyway, just so you know, I wasn't watching your live stream. Someone sent me the link with a timestamp where you were a cunt to me. And now you expect me to answer your questions, you little shit. You pathetic little shit.
You just don't want to answer these questions because you know you've not come out for anything. You've not come out. By the way, we're in here anyway. We actually marched through here, Charlie. We're brave enough to march through.
All right, okay.
Right?
Right, just come stand over here. Right, all right. I'm with my partner.
If that's right, if he is with his partner, then that lad should be backing off. But I didn't know Charlie had a partner, and, you know, does he take her out filming with him? Or is he just making that up to try and get shot of them?
I'd like to be left alone, yeah?
Yeah.
So please don't keep following me, yeah? Please, please don't. I'm going to go into a private shop now.
Yeah.
We've had enough of it.
So this last bit, this is the funny bit. As he talks to him there, Charlie puts his camera goes like right up to this man's face. So just think of how far Charlie is away from him. Should this man have kicked him, booted him in the stomach, like he does to other people? I think he should have, because if it's good enough for you to dish out, then it's obviously good enough for you to have back.
Interaction. Okay. Could you leave me alone now?
I will leave you alone.
Because listen,
Charlie, you've exposed yourself, mate. You don't answer any of the questions.
I've exposed myself.
You reduce yourself,
dude,
to my height. You can do that a joke if you want.
You poison dwarf. Goodbye, goodbye. See you later. See you later.
You're a fake Charlie. You're a coward. You don't turn up to anything.
You pussy.
Pussy.
Fucking pussy.
And all that, like, and then too, yeah, that, yeah, right, man. Is it?
No, but somebody just said Jesus was Chinese and got banished. Oh my, okay. All righty.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus met makes a mean chow mein, man. He makes a mean chow mein. He's good at it, man.
Bring on the chow mein, Jesus. Oh goodness, man. I don't know.
What's happening, man? Where's everyone else gone?
I don't know. Did they leave us?
I know.
Sarah's still here.
I know
Craig's
Steve
here.
likes to run his lives like mega long, but like, what? Has he gone out into the wilderness to have a poo, like, but forgot the toilet paper?
No, he's pretty much frozen in one place right now. He's trying to dry his phone out. Emily, Luca, you're in the right place. You're at Steve's channel, SWS. He has a little technical issue with his phone. His microphone got wet and is in a bag of rice right now, or tied up to some little drying things. So we just helped him out, and we're taking over for now.
Okay. I'm gonna type in on my telly, Steve Barbie. Then I can look at the chat then as well.
Yeah, it's just a temporary thing. Oh, Emily, you're welcome. No problem. Steve's a good guy, and we just came to help him.
Yeah, I disagreed with him a little bit on one thing ages ago, like, but we cleared it up and we've been good ever since, man. Good ever since.
Well, that's part of being an adult, you know. Sometimes we have disagreements. It's just whether you make amends and get over it or not, you know.
Yeah. Big up. Is that Barb? Big up Barb if she's in there, man. I like Barb.
Yeah, Barb's awesome.
Yeah. Says what's going on, man.
And I know Jamie from somewhere. Jim Smith, I don't know. Blackwatch, I know.
Jamie Sawyer. Jamie
Several
Sawyer.
places.
Can I
Amazon now.
that Tracy was saying that, yeah, I've been to her house. I don't believe it one bit, like, but can you shed any light on it? Why is it saying you've been to her house, man? So, you know what she said? It had a four-leaf clover sent to her house and an Irish flag or something. You know what I mean?
Blackwatch, are you coming at me now?
Steve,
You next?
man.
You coming at me now too?
All right, lad. Where am you, man? Steve just put a message in, man.
Craig's been very respectful. Appreciate it, Craig.
Nah, I have to have a reason to like going on somebody. They'll just pet the piss out of people, like just to make a name for myself or whatever. Ed, I know, yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Like, I don't know what I said it yesterday, saying, "Oh, that Tracy, the one who looks like a dinner lady from the '90s," like it was saying like Jamie Sawyer had been to her house and said, "Stay off YouTube." 1, 2. I love that, man. When I've got a full set now, they might be fake, but I've still got the set, lad. Nothing changing that T1.
Excuse me.
And Julian, man, 20 years addiction, man. And Julian said I looked like I was in my 20s, man. I'm 38, man. I'll take that all day long.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll take that, Amazon. I've never been considered an Amazon before. I've always been considered too damn short.
I was just going to say that, Carol.
I've got the short syndrome. Short end of the stick. My brothers are 6'5" and 6'6", and I'm 5'2". What happened there?
I've been like, I don't like that side, like, but I just said that, you know, that Tracy was saying that, so I thought I'd mention it.
You seem like a very nice guy, Craig.
I'm alright. I don't say anything unless somebody, you know what I mean, does something.
No, Miss Luck, you're right. Size does not matter. Because I'll stand up to my big brothers no matter what. Even though they could whoop my butt. No joke. They'd beat me in half and tie me in a pretzel. With one hand. That's how big they are.
Emily, he dropped the link.
Is it?
Yeah, he
there
dropped it.
Yep. Join us, girl.
What do you want, Seth?
She wants to go POTTY.
Oh, all right.
Is that what it was?
Yes. I'm coming. Hang on. You don't have to jump at the door. There you go.
Oh, she heard somebody out there.
Man. Somebody got murdered there.
Saw somebody out there.
Yeah, the sun.
She's barking at the sun. That's funny.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How is everybody?
Oh, doing fine.
Hello, Emily.
Hi. I was confused on whose channel this is because it came up on my thingy and I was thinking, who's this? So I just clicked on it. And I
Who
kind
are
of
all these girls? Who's all these girls on SWS?
Channel.
No, Steve got water in his microphone and was having problems trying to do the live stream. So I actually, when I first came up, I didn't know he had asked us to come up, but I went up to check to see if it was StreamYards or if it was him and everybody could hear me.
That's an excuse, man. He's burying a body, man. We all know it.
Okay, we're his alibi. Shh, don't tell.
Steve used to show me all like the sunsets. That is the right Steve, isn't it?
Yes,
yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep, in Spain. Steve in Spain.
Oh, big up, Steve.
Big up Steve, man. I went then.
Trying to dry the microphone out right now.
Who, me?
No, Steve. He's trying to dry his microphone on his phone.
All right.
All we could hear was
apparently the warmest part on a man's body is the genitals, so we might as well stick it down his pants, man.
No, too much moisture down there. We need to get the moisture out.
Put it on your car bonnet. On your bonnet as your van. So what were you talking about earlier? Because you know what, am I still here? I don't know if my internet keeps dipping.
No, you're here. You're here.
What were you talking about earlier? Because were you on about like all the illegal immigrants?
Yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah.
What's your I didn't quite hear what you had to say about it, to be honest. I think I caught the end of it.
I said that like they shouldn't be here because they travel through a lot of safe countries before they enter here, and they should claim asylum. What it says in the rules, they should claim asylum in the first place of safety. But the travel,
100.
man, the travel.
Yeah, 100. I agree fully.
Because they want the benefits and they want the hotel, they want what I mean. I'll just call it how I see it, man.
It's like true. I completely agree.
Yeah, I've had like all my friends growing up of all different colours, man. You know what I mean? I ain't racist, but like
yeah, but that's the thing. We have to say we're not racist before we give an opinion, and I think that's so wrong because it's like it's not racist it's common sense, isn't it? Like literally, you've got people
racist to want to keep your own country the way it always has been. You know what I mean? Like I said, and people like that, like this analogy, but like, can you imagine, right? going to Pakistan, right, and trying to like open a fish and chip shop, like, and try and become an MP. You know, try and become an
You
MP
can,
in Parliament, like a white guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. What concerns me though, like I've got to be honest, is the majority of the people coming here are fighting aged men. They're men. Like if
Yeah,
they're escaping like war, I
exactly. Yeah,
understand that. But where's the women? Where's the children?
They
they're
left
all
him
at home
behind.
waiting for the benefits. They're at home waiting for the benefits to be sent to them. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Or
it
they're
is
leaving,
backward.
their spouse and families behind.
Yeah, they don't care, man, and probably make other like have other girlfriends on the side, and that they don't care really. They just want to get here. That's
Well,
what
the
my
thing is,
thing.
you know, I don't live where you guys live, but what's going on over there, from what my standpoint, where what I'm seeing is they're making an awful lot of accommodations for these other people. Are they taking care of their own country?
No,
Nah,
Are there no
I,
homeless people there? Is everybody fed there?
definitely not. I mean, there's a big cost of living crisis going on at the minute,
I ain't
and
being
the
funny, but
elderly.
I live in the West Midlands, man. So there's a big minority of, you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. But like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, all the homeless people I see around town, they're always white. Figure that one.
It is a little bit cray because like we've got elderly people that literally have got to choose between heating their homes or eating, and like it's mad. You
Exactly.
see people living on the streets, but the people ain't so willing to help them. But then you've got
Nah.
people that are coming here illegally, being put up in hotels. It's like, what's going on? Like, what's
Mm-hmm.
happening?
Yeah, it's because we live in this woke society now, like where, like, you know what I mean. Diversity is a strength. Like, if you have everything mixed, everything goes along perfectly. But it don't, does it? It's been proven not, man. Look at all the shit that's happened, man. Since all diversity is a strength, it's a strength. It's a weakness. A community thrives when everybody's on the same page, not like all different like conclaves like together. They'll
Mm-hmm.
work.
No, I mean it is. I mean, I've been like looking on Twitter. I've been on Twitter quite a lot, and oh my god, like the things you see on there, it's actually crazy. I mean, I saw
Yeah.
like an advert. Someone was advertising for a job, and they were literally saying, "Okay, you have to be Asian or
Yeah.
black, but you can't be white." And I'm thinking, how can they do that? Surely that's discrimination for a
No,
start.
man. You know
But
what
if
it's
that
called?
was
It's called
reversed, it'd be racism. How is that
reverse
not racism?
racism. That's what it's called. Reverse racism.
And it's
That's the name
accepted
for
as
it.
well. It's accepted
Yeah,
as well,
man.
which is like not only an insult to us as white people, but also an insult to black people, to Asian
Yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
It's backwards.
And then the thing we have in America is exactly what Jim Smith just said. He is a homeless Vietnam he's homeless. He's a Vietnam vet.
It's
Why is
disgraceful.
he on the why do people have to be on the streets, especially ones
I
that served
know.
your country? I
Mm-hmm.
don't care what country it is. Look how many veterans are homeless.
It's
That is
disgusting.
despicable. It's disgusting. It's unacceptable.
Definitely. Definitely.
The governments don't care though. The governments of the world.
Ugh.
I don't know if it's being like, I don't know whether they're literally trying to wind people up, whether they want reactions from people. It just looks
I
like,
think so. I
yeah,
think you're right. I do think you're right. You know, they're just trying to see how mad they can drive people before they
yeah.
would start retaliating, you know? And it's, I
It
don't
just
know.
seems like every day, like especially on Twitter, like every day, if it ain't grown men crying about having periods, which infuriates me,
Gillen
it
Mulvaney.
literally boils my blood to see men like crying because they're having so-called period pain. I mean, that's an insult to women. Like the mockery
Yeah,
of women on
100%.
Twitter is unreal.
Yeah. Dylan Mulvaney, how about him, man? Doing Days of Girlhood, making loads of money off it. Like, and Tampax like sponsored him, get him like a ad campaign and everything. He's a man.
Oh no,
What's going on?
why aren't the women getting angry? Because that boils my piss. Sorry to swear, but that literally boils my piss to
Exactly.
see these men, and they don't know what women go through on a monthly. Like we go through a lot, and to see these
Yeah.
men literally make a mockery of that. It's just like, wow.
And later on in life, when you get to the menopause as well, like later on, they're never going to experience that, like, and that they're like try like take
Trust
over, like
me, you
what
don't
women.
want to experience it.
You're never going to get through it, man.
I've experienced it for the second time. They lied.
It's
They
crazy.
said you only go through it once. I'm going through it for the second time.
Nah, and the world's gone crazy, man. Big
It
time.
has. It has. And then you've got people like literally in schools now, like you can identify as a cat.
I know.
What are they doing to
Oh,
us?
yeah.
It's just
I
wrong.
have a friend of mine's daughter identifies as a fox. It's like, excuse me, you are female.
A what? A fox?
A fox.
You're in America, right? You're in America. Did you hear about that Rachel Dolezal, who like it was a white girl who went to the tan shop like and made her hair like frizzly like a black person and said there was black. You remember her?
Oh God, I do remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's the head of the black like thing in her neighborhood and that, right? When
How can
Lindsay
that
Lohan
be?
when
She has no African American in her.
No, that's what I mean. Her parents and white, normal looking
Yeah.
white people, man.
Yeah, they
And they're
proved that she was a
identified as
liar.
a black woman, man.
Hey, I'm white as can be, and I have Congo and Nigerian in me.
No, this
Exactly,
woman is
Joe.
not. She was just pretending to be.
Oh no, I can prove I have Congo and Nigerian.
No,
Well,
but
you're the
she was like
albino
had
strain
two
of it.
white parents.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
both of my
When
parents
you've
were
got
white.
time, type in Rachel Dolezal and look her up. Look up Rachel Dolezal. You'll know what I mean.
And if I remember
They'll
right,
come
they
from it.
looked up her race, her background, and there was no African American or any other thing than white in her.
Exactly.
And it was
That's
tanning
what I mean.
beds and had her hair
And her
permed,
brothers,
made herself look like that.
her brothers was on the news saying like that has been faking it. I said he started with it, doing a hair like that, like, and then with the tanning and that come after, like, even her own brothers have like, that. Oh, I identify as black. That's racism, I think. You know what I mean? It's like blackface, eh? It's like putting on blackface, I think.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Barb's comment.
Dirty cow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not a feminist neither. Feminists have literally fucked us.
Oh God,
100%.
Barb.
Yeah, they did, man. They did. Like the world worked a lot better before, and before all that stuff happened. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
women should be able to vote and stuff like that. Like, but you know what I mean?
yeah, I
Like
think
when you're putting women like transgender people in the army, transgenders in the army, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe in that. Like, I really don't.
yeah, I do think like that's a big agenda being pushed on us though. This whole LGBT. I think everyone, you know what I mean, live your life how you want to live it, but to have it rammed down our throats, like literally, it's ridiculous. I went into Costa, and all I'm seeing is rainbows, and then I'm thinking, why have they got a rainbow? Like, what? Why is that their like symbol? Are they targeting children now?
Exactly.
Because if you look, it's literally normalizing. I can just see like in years to come that's gonna normalize all kinds of fuckery. 100%.
Them doing it in schools, man. They've already started. There's like books, children's books, like Two Daddies and stuff like that. Like, it's disgusting.
I imagine I haven't been through somebody with dementia, but I've watched somebody go through some very painful and not very nice passings. It's not nice to see anybody.
No, absolutely not.
No, any loved one, man. It's horrible, man.
I mean, there's people up with my mum, right? That they got family, but they never see each other like this. Like weird, isn't it?
Do you know what, mate?
you.
My gran, when she needed all the care, nah, she never went anywhere, man. She stayed at home where she's always been, and we just stayed with her and looked after her until the end.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what my mum asked me. Like she said, whatever happens, don't never ever put me in a home.
Oh.
But
sometimes it's the best.
sometimes you got to,
sometimes, mate, they get better care in these homes, Tim, than what you can.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, if my dad was, if my dad was still alive, it'd been a different sort of thing. Like, but as soon as my dad passed, that was it. Like, she went downhill quite quick.
You find a lot of that, though, don't you?
I think.
Yeah.
Especially, I imagine, was they proper like lovebirds, Tim?
Oh yes, I think it's 67 years they've been married. Like.
Wow. Do you know what, mate? You find a lot of times, don't you, when you get people that age and one of them passes, the other one goes not after because it's like they can't live without them, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's true. And I see, you know, people told me, like, you know, and then as soon as my dad went, like, that was it. You can see a big change in them, like.
Yeah, that was like my grandma when my mum passed away.
Yeah, they want to give up, don't they? It's like they want to give up.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, exactly.
And do you know what? If you've been married that many years, 60, I can imagine it being like that, mate.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you know,
I lost my wife now, and you know, we've only been married 7 years, whatever. But
yeah,
fucking hell. If I lost her and we've been married 40 years, I'd be devastated.
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's a long time, in there, 67, like.
Yeah, mate, that's a long time. That is 67.
I think what was it, the ruby and silver, and I think they had the three of them. I think is it a golden and something like that.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, she's in the best place now. Like, do you know what I mean, up there?
Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%.
Yeah, but and then you know, it's like some of these nursing homes, like it makes you wonder, like if these nurses are qualified. I don't know.
Yeah, they are good carers, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think at this age they've got to prove that they are qualified, haven't they? It's not like years ago where you put them in the home, like, and these nurses weren't even qualified, like.
Yeah, they have to do loads of training.
Loads of training, mate. Loads of training. Loads of background checks for criminal records and stuff.
Which is good.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That's good.
Well, anyway, I am going to jump off because I got to go and do a bit of shopping in that, and I'll speak to you soon.
All right, boys.
Yeah, nice one up further. See you later, man. Ta-ra, mate. Ta-ra, chat.
Big up, our Tim. We love our Timbo. Big up, Darryl. I see you in here, bro. Lenif TV, I see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Tim, my mum-in-law is at home with it, and me and my missus and stepson are looking after her. It's hard, but I warned him my missus is a career, so that's all she's doing. My mental health is up and down.
Yeah,
Mark, I can imagine, mate. I can fucking imagine. My mental health's up and down on a daily anyway. Fucking hell, Darryl. Jesus Christ, bro. Fair play for having the fucking strength to keep going, bro.
You never know what people are going through.
No, this is the thing about YouTube, innit? This is the thing. We never know what people are going through in the background. We never know. That's why it's so much easier to be nice and say hello and fucking smile and how you doing than it is to say fucking turn up and I'll punch you this and I'll do this. It's takes less energy as well. It takes less energy. You know the saying, it takes so many muscles to frown.
I think it's weak energy as well, to be honest, when you've got to constantly come on YouTube and spout your hatred of it. It's a sign of weakness.
Yeah. So,
Instead of going to therapy, being strong and sorting out your demons.
Well, yeah.
You just project, everyone just projects.
I know people who said to me they should go to therapy, but they just haven't got it in them to go. They're too much of a, I don't know, hardhead or whatever you want to call it.
Trust me, that's what I thought one day.
Best thing I ever done was go and talk to somebody who ain't in the realm with it, who ain't a relative or a friend, yeah? Somebody's not going to say yes to you just to make you feel better or whatever. Somebody's going to question you and ask you the intrusive questions that are hard to answer, but you need to answer them to get them out.
think you start looking.
Big up, Mark. You have a good afternoon. I got to go now. Hopefully we're back for Stokes' quiz. Yeah, I don't know nothing about the Beatles. I see that earlier and I was thinking, do you know what? I got to get on Google, man. Just start Beatles facts. 100 Beatles facts on Google. That's what I'm going to read this afternoon. 100% that's what I'm reading. 100 Beatles facts. Most common Beatles facts. Life is so very hard just to plod on. Takes all your energy, but we do it. Pass our positive vibes on to our kids, hopefully. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's what we do here, Daryl. We beat hatred in here with kindness, man. Every now and then we let somebody know they're a bit of a twat. But yeah, like, most of the time, people come in here, they know what they're going to get. They ain't going to get no abuse. Nobody's going to scream, shout. Nobody's going to mention their kids. Nobody's going to mention past addictions. Nobody's going to mention anything. They're just going to say, how you fucking doing? I'm doing good. The sun is nice on my back. And I've had a good day. Or sometimes somebody might come in and say they ain't had a good day. And then me and all the chat, we try and build them up. Try and make sure they leave here with a stomach hurting where they've been laughing. Is that artificial grass? Well, it looks good, doesn't it, Don? Don's like, is that artificial grass, bro? Yeah, that is. That's real grass there, look. You can see, look, dead. This is all dead. Yeah, that's the artificial grass here. We've got the artificial grass here. Hey up, Lucifer's just gone live. He's weird. Nice weather to. Hey, what are you saying, John? Nice weather to sell drugs today. Can't stay long. Lives to ruin drugs to sell. Empires to build. He's a fucking dickhead, isn't he? Still the same old John. See, that's all right. That's the John I like when he's making stupid things like that. Because that's just funny. That's just funny, man. Oh, Coco's wrapped himself in newspaper like a... Is that an artificial shadow, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, big up, John. Come on. Yeah, he has just gone live, hasn't he? It will be, Elaine. It's still got to do the top. Still got to do the top. Do you know what I'm going to do, though? We've got a guy across the road. You know, like the council gardeners that go and cut all the grass in the parks and that near the summer. Well, we got a guy who he works for the council and does all that. And he lives just on the corner. And I actually just remembered today that I actually used to pay him in beer to come and trim my garden and stuff. So I'm going to get him to come in. I'm going to give him I don't know, 8 beers or something. I'm going to get him to come in and trim the top. I'll get him to come in and trim the top. About whoever we breathe in so well is a fucking blessing. Come on, Daryl. About whoever, mate. It's just there, brother. It's just there. What we're doing with the camera on?
Do not put it on.
I would never put the camera on you. Ever put the camera on you. I'd struggle to hang on to you if I put the camera on you.
Don't shut up.
You'd have all fucking men trying to message you on Insta and that. Like, what are you doing with that skinny fucking monk, man? What are you doing with that skinny monk, bruv? Then you would have to be honest, wouldn't you, and tell him, monk's hung like a horse, bruv.
I am not with you for that reason.
Oh, is it not no good in London, Susie? Fucking banging here. Absolute beauty.
I've got a tummy.
Yeah, that's a gypsy bang.
I know, it's annoying.
Want to get your tattoo? Get Aubrey. Defo worth it in this weather, Elaine. Defo. So I'll pay the guy 8 cans of beer. He'll come in and stream it for me. At least then I'll be able to see the ground and know what I'm going to do. No sun, man. That's mad. That's crazy. Are you seeing all next Friday?
We've only had a few days of sun.
Have you seen Sunday? No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday next week. I don't know what it is in your area. It's 23 degrees here. Bare sun. No cloud, bare sun.
Oh, the kids are on holiday next week.
Kids are on holiday? Are they? Yeah, Shimon, aren't they?
Yeah, but he's.
Yeah, is he working in the week though?
I'm not sure.
Well, he'll have to help out, won't he?
Well, I'll just say to them, you have him work, can't I?
No, you can't do that. Just see what. When's his first shift? Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday. So let's see what. Has he got Has he got a timetable already? Or does he just know he's got to go on Saturday then he get the rest? It's not a biggie. Just get your timetable. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And then you start your new job. Perfect. So why? Do I hate you because you're going to be working at night? No, not at all. Big up, Daryl. Have a good one, bruv. You have a good one, my friend. But we've got homeless cats, man, in the garden, man.
They're not homeless, they're ours.
No, they're not really. They're ours. But look, wrapping themselves in newspaper and that. Cold. Must be cold. We'll put him some more on and that. There we go. We'll put some more on him and that, just in case it's cold in this sun.
Well, it's just
oh yeah, definitely. But
fine,
like I say, for me,
fine balance.
I did for me. Like I say, my for me, it is about sort of broadening my horizons. It is about building a channel. So, the new people coming into me is a sign of that I'm doing what right to what I want to be doing. You know, because my idea is to grow the channel, get new people in, and have all the same people as before with all the new people as well. So that we've got like a vaster amount of people to talk to about different things and so on. So the more new people I see that as a success of that I'm achieving what I set out to, sort of thing.
Definitely, mate. Definitely.
But I've got something new. I'll give you a little preview here, right? I've got something new coming. I think tomorrow night or Wednesday night, games night. And when I say games night, I mean like some high-tech shit, guys. I don't mean like I'm going to sit there with my pen and paper and do fucking noughts and crosses and that. I'm talking like some serious. You type something in the chat and this thing will pick up what you've said in the chat and it'll add you to the screen. Some slick, proper stuff, like some proper Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the
So it'll be like interactive kind
proper interactive, mate. Proper interactive scoreboard, leaderboard, winners, losers, drawers, you name it, mate. A few different games. So yeah, just something a bit different, mate. Something a bit different. Something that's probably boring for some, not boring for others, and I'm going to do it like probably once a month or something like that. Something just different.
I was thinking, like, remember I opened that can on Fighting Irish's channel with the guess the number thing. I was thinking of like how could you like incorporate like a game of cards and things like that. I've been thinking of things like that to do, like, you know.
Yeah, there is software out there. There is software that does this sort of stuff. And like I say, I don't want to give it away yet, but I've got got some cool things planned, mate. Got some cool things planned, and there'll be it's no question and answer, mate. I hate quizzes. I hate quizzes, right?
Then they let mouse charger hear you say that.
It gives some people like an unfair advantage in that, but whereas these ones, everyone's like you're all on an even playing field. You know what I mean? So it's going to be funny.
Yeah, that sounds brilliant, mate. Is that tomorrow? Did you say sorry?
Yeah, I'm probably going to go for it. I'm going to say tomorrow, but I'd say Wednesday, but that's watch along Wednesday, innit? So
yeah,
we'll there you go. You have to say I'm trying to lock myself down there today, isn't it? Work, mate. As soon as I say I'm going to do something, I'm just not going to do it. So I just say I'm not going to do it, and then I'll do it.
So it's not like higher or lower like Caraca's saying.
No, none of that higher or lower. None of that.
Yeah.
I can't it, Snap. Can you imagine playing Snap on YouTube? Fucking hell, they'd be fighting after 10 minutes. It wouldn't even get to 10 minutes, would it? Wouldn't even get to 10 minutes, mate. They'd be scrapping up first go.
I was thinking of this mad thing, like in the back chat, like dealing folk like fake cards out and but I was thinking of how could you do it with other folks seeing it and all that and like
it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. And it's basic, mate. Do you know this YouTube, right? It's mad, isn't it? Like how it's so sort of futuristic, but it's so basic. Like you can't message anybody on it. You can't. Everything you can do sort of like really basic. But we all spend a hell of a lot of time on it for something that's actually, if you think about it, there's not actually that many features, is there, on it?
No. That's what I'm saying. I've been blathering shite for about an hour and 20 minutes till you came on there.
Well, I deleted all. Well, I say all social media. I only had Instagram. I deleted Instagram.
and now I'm just locked off into YouTube. And like I say, I turn on when I want to watch something. When I don't want to watch something, I don't watch it, and I come on, and 9 times out of 10, I don't even know what's happened. Do you know what I mean?
Best way, mate. It is the best way, like, for your own head.
For your own sanity, innit, man? But how are you finding it so far? So what? Now that you're a panel host, what is some misconceptions or some things you feel like since before you was hosting a panel to when you were just like being on one or in chat? What things have surprised you the most?
What surprised me is how easy it is to get a live going. Like just to get it going and get people on and things like that. But the appreciation, like when like the situation we were in the other day with a certain person, and I deleted that live, but like the kind of moments when you're trying to, like, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, it gives me more appreciation to, like, when I've bounced on panels and maybe been a wee bit like talking over folk and things like that. I kind of, I don't know, it gives you a bit of an appreciation about like how
my favourite thing
hard
that
it
you
is.
do is like when you sat there and you'll be live, you'll be on my panel, and someone will come in, and out of politeness to that person, you'll want to say hello to them, and me and someone else will be having a conversation, and you just hear you say, "Are you a new person in the chat? Nice to meet you." And that's happened so many times, right? First few times I thought, ignorant bastard, and then then honestly, it's just become your thing. That's just what you do. So now, if you didn't do that, it won't feel right. But it's mad, mate. And that's what I said about this YouTube to you. I said it a few times now, mate. It is what it is. You make it. It is what you make it. And sometimes you put in positions, and sometimes it's difficult where it concerns running a panel. But all you can ever do is, mate, is just do what you feels right. And if that's what you've done, that's what you've done. And another thing is, if you download, have you got YouTube Studio on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in future, what you can do is go to the live afterwards, and there's a pencil button at the side of it. Click the pencil, and on the left-hand side, you'll see an editor button. If you click on that, what you can do is you can drag two little bits together, and when you click OK, once you've selected, it'll highlight it in orange, and if you click OK, it'll cut the bit out for you.
Right. Is that
So
what you've done?
Say if someone comes on and, I don't know, say if someone palm bombs you, right?
Yeah.
You can go off, put the live on private, and then cut that bit out, and then click re-upload, and it'll re-upload it. Unfortunately, if you cut anything out that's not the start or the end, say if it's a middle bit, then it uploads it as a video rather than as a live, so it's in a different section. But at least it's still there, and you don't lose it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I noticed that with that Chris CFC one, you must have done that because the audio was out of sync when I watched it back.
Fuck no. Not a clue.
I don't know anyway, but it doesn't matter. But no, that's good to know. So you can just remove that segment.
I cut the start off them. Do you know the 5-minute intro?
Yeah.
So when we're live, you get the 5-minute intro, but when you're watching it back, you don't get the 5-minute intro because nobody wants to sit there for 5 minutes and watch that. And if they skip the first 5 minutes, that don't do well for your videos.
I see a lot of folk like moaning about your 5-minute countdown, but then when I start up a live, it takes about 5 minutes for like more than 2 or 3 folk to come on.
People that moan, do you know what I mean? Most of them are tongue in cheek, like Northern King, mate. He only moans. He only moans because he wants to fucking moan at me, right? He's a good lad. He don't mean it, but do you know what I mean? Most of the people that moan, they're not sat there on their own for 5 minutes, mate. They're not sat there with 3 or 4 people, and it been a bit awkward at the start. And like I said, that came when I could probably get rid of that now. I could probably go live now, and I'd have 20, 30, 40 people in the moment that I hit live. But the problem is it was when I first started those first 10, 15, 20 lives, mate. When you're a new channel and you've got a couple of hundred subs, your channel's not full straight away when you start a live, mate. It takes a while for you to get to 10, 15. It's
an awkward few, like 5 minutes at the start.
It is, mate. And if you're not much of a talker, and a chat, and you bounce off your chat and you guess, it can be even more so. But that's something YouTube's taught me, mate. I want much of a sort of on my own chatter. I felt awkward, but now, mate, I don't. Now I can just you. I can just sit and just talk away, mate.
You wouldn't know banter with yourself, mate. Like,
but first, honestly, that was my biggest. That's where that 5 minutes comes from. Because I thought, I can't be sat there on my own just talking to my fucking self, man. What can I say? Do you know what I mean? What can I do?
Aye. That's
and then
what
once
I
you
was
actually
saying.
start doing it, you realise actually you can do it, innit?
Aye. That's what I was saying. Was like getting on panels with like yourself and like Irishes and all them is like being on panels. I don't think I could have just jumped straight for like being in chats to doing my in life to like get like the couple of months of being on different panels and talking to people definitely helped.
Yeah, it's a good point. Is actually I did the same, didn't I? I went around a few channels first and were jumping on panels and that sort of thing before I started doing lives and that. And then I see where you're coming from. I bet it is. I don't know. Can we think of anybody that has done that? That's just gone straight from chat to their own lives? Because it is a bit of a big transition, that, isn't it? When you think about it.
Aye. Somebody just phoned me there and it blew me right off the thing.
Somebody said phone.
Somebody phoned me there, aye, and it just blew me off the live there.
Nightmare. You can put your you've got an iPhone.
Aye.
Put it on flight mode.
Flight mode.
You scroll down from top and push the little aeroplane button. Do not disturb, or it might be do not disturb on your version.
Aye, just done it. I thought that maybe mucked up your internet. Aye, right.
Yeah, and
sometimes
it makes you. Yeah, I mean, it makes your speaker go a little bit weird sometimes as well.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I was planning on cutting it in 5 anyway. So, but because I got somebody coming with messages for the shop more anyway, so it would be an awkward thing. It would have been awkward enough. But I noticed when I went to give the guy the messages, I think I had to wait 16 in when I left to go and write the message. And when I came back, there was 18 in, so it proves that no talking actually got me more people in. There was nothing anybody could have said, mate, but I do appreciate that you done that, mate. But I'm glad you're on now because I wanted to hear you on. Oh, I wanted to hear you on a panel, but
well, I thought there was another specky bastard on you that can take a bit of shit, right? You know,
well,
that
I've
hasn't got any
glasses on
feelings.
in my picture, so we're all
He ain't
specky.
got no feelings, you know, because us three specky bastards on you, we ain't got no feelings. You know,
aye. Mark,
give
have
the
you been
shit,
on with
take
Chris
it.
before? Mark, have you been on with Chris the Brick before?
I was on Irises. I was talking to him before, but it wasn't on it long. It was only what's happening, whatever, and then I got talking to him a wee bit. But I've listened to Chris loads of times.
He's
Like
fucking
Chris,
hilarious, man.
Chris
Hilarious.
brilliant boy.
Right. One of the
Chris
real
doesn't
ones.
give a fuck.
No.
Crazy. He's skin like us. We're
Try
liars.
not to.
As fuck. We don't give a fuck.
We don't give a shit. We just want to get into it.
Bit by bit.
We're ready to drop it.
I love going down there rabbit holes, mate.
You're good at it too, mate.
Maka, I've saw you a few times, mate, right? And you're a very controversial character that other people, especially from the other side of this community, may take advantage of, right? But honestly, bud, have you seen some of the shit what these have been spewing out lately, Maka?
No, I don't listen to him.
Oh, you did, mate. All joke aside, you've been.
I hear you call me everything. I don't care. Don't annoy me, Chris.
Positive vibes. Aye, he doesn't. Chris, he's like yourself, mate. He does not give a fuck.
Chris, listen, Archie the car case putting up the bottom or up the raw. I had the Emmons, the INLA, the IRSPO, that's the stickies, and you couldn't go in the Protestant estates. I had to look over my shoulder my whole life. Listen, grew up in West Belfast, Waydrack, Falls Road, off of Falls Road, Ballymurphy. Trust me.
So, Maka, this YouTube shit, here, if
you think I can't take a bit of abuse on this shit after the shit happened to me?
No, Maka, I know you're fucking well diverse and taking a bit of abuse, mate. That's exactly what I'm saying. Look at Mr. Burn rubbing his hands together there. Yes.
Bring it all my way. I'll take it. Come on, shuffling.
Oh, so are you and him still fucking best buds?
Me and Shuffling? I'm Shuffling's dad.
Oh, well, hang on a second.
Sorry, I knocked his mouth.
Oh.
He was meant to be a wank, and his mate jumped on the last second, and that bendy egg can't come out.
Well, he should have been fucking shot on the fucking mattress or the ceiling, if you ask me.
I should have dropped him out the hospital tap one day, I know.
Oh, come on.
I would have brought him over to Belfast.
He's an oxygen thief, Macca. He's a fucking oxygen thief, right?
That's why I couldn't take him to Ireland. I knew that is me. He's a thieving bastard. He would steal your fucking eyes. That bastard, you weren't watching him. So I left him over there. You know
Listen,
what I
mate,
mean?
he shouldn't even be allowed to breathe oxygen that's like real people need.
Yeah, hold on. And see another thing too. What he says, you're pacing top of your dad's grave. I'm not dead yet, dickhead. You paver pacing me son, I'd smash you.
Macca, do you want to give him a message, mate? You only is 45 minutes away from me.
I love you, my big bendy son.
Jeffrey, I can't do it when I hang my head to go back into the lives, mate. I'm not that tech savvy, like. So, Chris, how are you doing?
Right, I'm getting into your chat. You know why? Because look at the time it is. It's nearly my fucking bedtime.
Well,
oh, fuck off, Macca. You fucking old fucking
to.
fossil cock cunt, what you are.
You're as real
Listen,
staying on
everybody
now,
else
you
is in the
fucking
chat.
maniac.
Macca, do you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning as well?
No fuck, I got about 10.
Only 8 minutes will be bouncing out of Neil's. Back out of Neil's, so you're as real staying on now. Fuck.
Aye, Macca, you're going to get called worse than shit once you jump off, yeah, mate, right, if you do for now.
Aye, just stay on.
Just spawn your way, mate. Just spawn your way. Come on, you cannot let the side down, son. We're 8 minutes. 8 minutes. We've got 8 minutes left before Nilo goes live, right? And then we can all fuck off over to Nilo's, right, and start it all again.
No, we'll do 8 minutes here. I'm not going on the needles. Fuck me. No.
Is that a joke?
No, I go sleep, Chris. I no time for fucking shuffling and this fucking buffling and all that shit. They're all here. Bunch of fucking pullers. Plunkers.
Neil's gone live at 11.
11 o'clock? Oh, that's fucking... See, this is very early for me, boys and girls. Very early.
Do you go to 5 o'clock?
Chris, we went out at 10, but Neil was getting to sort his bearing. I saw him out with his weighing or his sang. He's back on at 11, so we just kept the ship going for till then.
Right, so that's going to be it for this morning. So I hope everyone has a nice day. Don't spend too much time on YouTube. It'll still be exactly the same when you get back. So yeah, make the most of this warm weather while we've got it. So that's going to be it. So I'll update you if anything else happens. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.